Okay, this is how I read my window up and down test. I started the test 8:03 in the morning. It was plus 17 and 5 and no wind at all. Air conditioning was off, temperature 21 Celsius. Set when I was standing still. And when I started to drive, the car's temp starts to move. On first runs windows up, I got these results. On the second control run, I got these results. The car warms up in about 50 kilometers. Then I did the third run, and the results are compared to each other, already leveled out, so they are pretty same. Then first test, windows down. You can notice here, during each run, the temperature rises about 0.5 Celsius. So every time I do again windows up test, it's 1 Celsius higher. And what does 1 Celsius higher mean in the consumption of the test? In the first test, windows up, it was 1.3%. On the other direction, 0.6% higher. In the end figure, which isn't stable there still, it moves a little bit, but on the previous measuring point it was the same 1.2%. There the shadow of the road came more to the sun, and that's why it probably has bigger impact than in the most other points. On the most other points, when the temperature rises, it's constant 0.6% on the points. And what happens in the end also, here you can see also 1.2%, and on the other direction 0.6% on the last point. But again, the previous control point showed again 1.2%, so the both directions are the same. So the road conditions change because the temperature is still 1 Celsius higher. So more shadow came out of the way and more sun was on the road, and that's why the tarmac temperatures raise higher, and that gives you less consumption, which you can see in the results. And these blue line results, you count together all of this box, and so you calculate the red boxes together and the green boxes together and divide by 6, and then you get the results. Up windows 16 kilowatt hours, down result 60.65, and that's 3.9% difference, because the temperature moves all the time. Of course you can say, what if I do next run, I would get the next result lower, but that stays constant, at least in this test, so I would say it's 3.9%. If you want to calculate the error of the test, I would say it's 0.6%, because that's how much it changes for the next run better. So 3.9% plus minus 0.6%, because that's the resolution of the test. And how I use these other points, I can compare it to the previous ones and get a little bit more resolution when I interpret the results, because sometimes, like I remember this last one, it could have been 17.1 or 17.2, and that would be again bigger difference.